So we're on the eastern side of Bali right now at the Lempuyang Temple. Now we're just walking up to it. It's a pretty steep hill to get up there, but from the parking lot it's 45,000 Indonesian rupiah to take the shuttle to get up to the next level, and they just climb and climb, and then it's 55,000 to get into the temple grounds. Now they told us that it was about 4 hours to walk the whole part of the temple, or if we just went to the smaller part, then it was only a couple hours. So that's what we're going to do, just a couple hours, but we'll show you inside. So behind me, they call that the gateway to heaven, and all these people are waiting to get their picture taken in the gateway of to heaven. So when you buy your tickets to get into the temple, they give you a number. When your number's called, you get to go stand in there and take your picture. We're number 209, but we just met a couple that was headed down. They said it's about a 2-hour wait currently to get your picture back there in between those two arches. So probably not going to happen for us to get our picture, but I think you guys can see it good enough, and we'll grab a coffee a little later down the hill and you'll see the same view. So this here behind me is one part of the temple, and we're not allowed to set anything down once we enter. The other thing is that we're not allowed to enter the middle part. It's just for ceremony. We can go on the outside stairs to go up the temple as we get up there. So we're gonna head up there. It's a few steps, but there's no time limit or no wait to go up there. So that's what we'll do right away. Just at the Tirta Gangga Water Temple here in the east side of the island in Bali. Water Palace, and I'll put the name on the description below here, and we're gonna go check it out. Beautiful property, beautiful gardens. Today we're on a day tour about some of the sites around Bali, and one of the first stops that we're making here is at one of the art galleries. The Balinese art is just unbelievable, so I'll show you around a little bit. At the Satria Luwak coffee plantation, and the luwak is an animal.
A cross between a cat and a weasel, I think.
I think so.
And we're gonna go and have some coffee poop.
And it's gonna be great.
In Canada, you more common of the Arabica, but in Bali, we more common with Robusta. Animal, we call them luwak, L-U-W-A-K. They are like nocturnal animal. They sleep in the day, wake up in the night. They like to eat coffee, papaya, and banana. But when they eat a coffee, they are very picky. They just eat good coffee only. And also, we go to the plantation to collect the poo. This way, in our shop, we say like a poo hunter. Because this animal not in the cage, we just take care 1 week and we release them. And now I will be show you how the poo look like. This is like unclean, and this is like after clean. We just do cleaning them by hot water, and then we peeling out the skin, open it, and then clean again, open again, and clean again. This way, when you try, don't worry about the poo because they clean already.
They find the poo. They have poo hunters.
They have poo hunters.
And they process it. And apparently, I'm about to drink some poo coffee.
We're gonna drink weasel poo coffee, but the process is pretty amazing. So I'm hoping it tastes good. This can't be worse than our sea worm incident in Vietnam.
So today's challenge up is trying the luwak coffee. Apparently, it comes out from their poo. Cheers. Cheers. $50 US. Wow.
$3,000 a kilo.
$3,000 a kilo? Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Well, something to try when you come to Ubud. So with the luwak coffee, the story goes, and don't quote me on this is just how I understand it. The coffee came from a time when the poor people had no ability to feed themselves. Like, they had nothing. They came to pick the beans for the coffee. But they weren't allowed to drink this special coffee because it was very valuable and very expensive. So the workers discovered that these luwak animals actually would eat the best berries and actually poop them out. Then they discovered that if they collected the poop and washed them and processed them several times, they were actually drinking the best coffee. So I guess as time has evolved, once upon a time, the coffee itself was the rich man's coffee and the poop was the poor man's coffee. However, since time's evolved, now the poop coffee is actually the rich man's coffee. I think it was about $50 for a package here. It made about 10 cups of coffee from what she explained to us. We opted not to buy it. However, apparently it's the most expensive coffee in the world.
Yeah, it's actually $50 per 100 grams or something like that. So
Yes.
it is very expensive. And in the States, it actually sells for $50 a cup. So
It tastes like a very strong coffee.
So at the Yana Art Gallery, where the wood carvers are carving all these sculptures, and it used to be that they, had a street, lots of streets in Ubud area in Moss that had the carvers making the sculptures, and you can just walk up and down the street and see that. But ever since the pandemic, a lot of them have had to leave their carving career and get other jobs because there's just no money coming in, no tourism and stuff. So very rare to find the carvers. There's not very many of them left. Tourism is starting to come back. However, people have to feed their families, obviously. So it's rare to see the carvers. So this is just a you know, a little sneak peek at what they can do, and some of these carvings are just phenomenal. Some of them take a year plus to make, so it's pretty cool to see.